Healthy chicken recipe for dinner idea, easy one-pan caprese chicken. My friends, this is the simplest dinner idea that you will have, and your ingredients are very simple. You're gonna need fond bone broth, some chicken breasts, some cherry tomatoes, a little bit of olive oil, and mozzarella cheese, and that is it. A special thank you to Fond Bone Broth today for sponsoring today's video. Down in the description link below, you can order your Fond Bone Broth. Fond Bone Broth makes the most incredible bone broth. If you've never had it, you need to try it today. They do have a subscription box service that makes it super easy for healthy cooking, but also other healthy recipes on their website on fondbonebroth.com, which I will link down below, also with a discount code for you too. They have such an amazing product that is made in small batches, but also so simple to cook with and is so nourishing. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our chicken breast. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 tablespoons of olive oil into a cast iron skillet. I did salt and pepper my chicken breast. I did pound out the chicken a little bit to make it a little bit thinner for cooking it a little bit faster. I do like my time-saving hacks, my kitchen cooking hacks. So this homemade chicken recipe, literally just putting the salt and pepper on both sides and then putting it into the oil. I'm going to go ahead and cook it on both sides for about 5 or 6 minutes, depending on the pan that you have, and then just making sure that it's getting seared on both sides for 5 or 6 minutes. Again, this healthy recipe and simple recipe is so easy that you can make literally under 20 minutes with the same pan. I decided to add a little bit of extra garlic powder just for some extra zazazoo. Once it was cooked for 5 or 6 minutes on one side of the chicken breast, I'm now going to go ahead and add my fond bone broth. And they have so many different flavors that you can pick from to add in. You're simply going to add 1 cup of the fond bone broth into your pan with the cooked chicken, with the olive oil that's already in there. Simply add half the jar, which is 1 cup, and then you're going to go ahead and let that simmer for a little bit, but you're going to flip the chicken over, and this side of the chicken is going to cook for another 5 or 6 minutes. So flip your chicken over, add your fond bone broth in, your 1 cup of fond bone broth, and then I have some beautiful organic cherry tomatoes that I'm going to go ahead and add in as well to cook with the chicken while it's nicely simmering together on a medium heat. So while that's cooking for 5 or 6 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and let it cook a little bit longer, and then I can go ahead and put some mozzarella cheese on. Ideally, you can also add some basil into this recipe. I didn't have any basil handy. All of our basil is done for the season, our fresh basil, but you very well could add some extra basil into this while it's deliciously simmering and cooking together, getting all those delicious juices and the fond bone broth soaked into the chicken. So we're going to go ahead and take our fresh mozzarella slices, which is my favorite, add those on top of your chicken while it's cooking, then go ahead and let that simmer, like I said, 5 or 6 minutes total. Again, this whole recipe does not take that long. It's a super easy recipe, a great dinner idea for your family or for yourself, and that you can also do meal prep with. Go ahead and cover that bad boy up, cook it 5 or 6 minutes, and let it sit, simmer, and get all nice and juicy together. Then we're going to go ahead and take the lid off, and then that is your caprese chicken. This chicken recipe is so simple. If you like chicken recipes, put in the comments below, chicken recipe, that's your question of the day. What other recipes would you like to see? You can happily cook those. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of fresh Jack's Greek seasoning on top too, just to add a little bit of kick to the recipe. And now I'm just going to go ahead and scoop out my chicken with the mozzarella, my fond bone broth, and then also the tomatoes with it. And that is my dinner. How simple is this? What a healthy dinner. What an easy dinner to make under 20 minutes. And it's delicious. And then I will have leftovers as well for simple cooking. So if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, click subscribe, and make sure you go ahead and order your case of fond bone broth to be delivered directly to your doorstep so you can taste all of these healthy dinners and easy dinners using fond bone broth. Make it a powerful day, my friends. See you again next time for more cooking and dinner ideas.